Welcome to this video, which gives an overview of the stages involved in Plaxis 2D. After we have introduced the working environment of Plaxis 2D, we will briefly show the different stages involved in defining a simple project. This will include modeling, meshing, calculating, and viewing the results. Before we start creating the model, we will explain the default working environment of Plaxis 2D. The menus and toolbars of Plaxis 2D are situated at the top. Here we can also switch between working modes. The largest area is our drawing space, where we create our geometry. Beneath this is the command line, where information such as the coordinates may be seen. To start creating our model, we will use the Geometry tool to create our geometry. A cross-section with two soil layers will be drawn. We use the Plate tool to create a diaphragm wall. Interfaces are used to define the interaction between soil and structure. To simulate a strut, we will use a fixed-end anchor. We click the standard Fixities button to impose a set of general boundary conditions to the model. Next, by dragging and dropping, we will apply predefined material types to the soil layers, the plate and the anchor using the Material Sets window. Before defining the calculation phases, we will first generate a mesh by clicking the Generate Mesh button. As in engineering practice, Plaxis projects can also be divided into phases. We can define these calculation phases in the Calculation mode. In calculation mode, the lower area of the window displays our calculation phases, which we can add and remove. The upper area lets us define the properties of the phases. We will click the Next button to create a new calculation phase. We rename the phase Diaphragm Wall. The Parameters tab is used to define the control parameters of a particular phase and the corresponding solution procedure. We will click Define, where we can activate and deactivate objects to simulate the different phases of the project. In this phase, we simulate the placement of the diaphragm wall by activating the plate. Afterwards, we return to the calculation mode by clicking Update. We create three more phases. In the second phase, we excavate part of the soil body. In the third phase, we activate the anchor. And in the fourth and final phase, we excavate the second part of the soil body. After all the calculation phases have been defined, we calculate the model. Afterwards, we click the View Calculation Results button to inspect the results in Output. The Output program is used to process and display the results after calculations. It offers many ways of presenting calculated results. We are now watching a plot of the total displacements after completion of the third phase. We can also see the axial forces in the diaphragm wall by double-clicking the plate and selecting Axial Forces in the Forces menu. In this video, we have demonstrated the workflow of Plaxis 2D. First, we created the geometry. Second, we generated a mesh, and then we defined calculation phases. Finally, we inspected the results in Output. Thank you for watching this video. Please visit our website for more instruction videos.